Watch this not work.
Our event is starting.
It is starting. Oh my gosh! All right, I think we're live. Should be live. Anyway. Yeah,
Are we
should be
live?
live. Yeah, there's a delay.
It says stand by.
It says stand by, but there's a delay.
I got you.
Anyway, what's up,
Welcome
guys?
to our 1 minute pre-show.
That was a film.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mark.
By all means. Seniority
I
first.
said what I had to say, so.
All right, hey guys. So, I'm Mark. That's Jason. Yeah, Bomb Down will not be in today. They are temporarily out of the office, taking care of other business. So we're gonna go ahead and get this show started.
And there we go. Now we're live.
Yeah.
At least for sure.
For sure, we're live. It's very warm in here.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Well,
SoCal. So.
Yeah, SoCal in the summer. And we haven't had much, if any, rain this year. So.
Yeah.
This last winter. So it's going to be a brutal summer.
Yeah. Anyway, so this will start our live show for July 8th. Hope you guys had a great 4th of July weekend.
Oh, I did. Thank you.
Make sure you guys, if you didn't thank any of our military, if you see them, be sure to thank them for what they've done for us anyway in this past. It's always good to thank someone. Jason, would you like to kick things off?
Well, on the topic of the July 4th weekend, today is the last day for our America coupon. That's America without the A.
Yeah.
Well, America without the A, so America. MERICA is the coupon code for 23% off. That ends tonight at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
So yeah, now would be a good time if you need your BBs, guns, any tactical gear. Now would be a good time to get that, and that.
Well, I'm just gonna say that I always shop sales online.
Always.
And it being a holiday weekend though, I was off doing things with family and friends, so I always catch those sales that go on the extra 1 or 2 days. So if you've been holding off, don't forget today's your last chance to get in on our America 23% off for this July 4th holiday weekend.
Speaking of 23% off and savings, our Kill Rag and hat promo is still currently going on. So if you do spend $75 on your order, you will get a free Kill Rag.
We don't seem to have one here.
One.
Well, Mark grabs that. If you spend $100, not only do you get the red rag, you also get a ACU ball cap, tactical ball cap, which has Velcro front and back, and also I believe it has a little patch of Velcro on the top for like an IFF IR marker. Excellent.
Pretty cool. And it is hot in SoCal, so good. Hat's good too.
Hold it up
again.
Okay.
Oh,
ooh, Vanna White.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so it's free hat, free dead rats currently going on. It's only available until supplies last, and yes, they are going pretty quickly. And we ordered large quantities, so.
Yeah, I think we've almost breezed through like 4,000 of the ACU caps.
So, good job.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Anyway,
go team! Woo! Leaving me hanging.
Sorry.
Oh, whatever.
That was dumb, but I was focused on my paper.
Okay. Well, speaking of Bob and Daniel,
yes.
One of the reasons they're out of the office is Assault on Antioch is this weekend.
This weekend,
Saturday and Sunday.
Tickets are currently still available. I believe Saturday is sold out.
Yeah, so tickets are going quick.
So.
Be sure to get yours if you're in the area or if you can make it for the weekend. Even if it's not in your area, it's going to be at GamePod Combat Center, which is more central, northern California, closer to the Bay Area in Antioch. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, get them soon because Saturday's sold out, Sunday's almost gone.
Almost gone. So, and camping tickets are still a little bit
camping tickets, I mean, for $20, basically you
get
a meal and you get to. No, Bob's going to be staying at the hotel.
Oh.
Come on.
My bad.
He's a celebrity, man. He's got to travel in style.
Gets a hotel.
Makeup. But, yeah, all the same, $20. You get to camp overnight in the facility, and they provide a meal.
this is a great way for you younger players are just starting to get into airsoft. It's a good way to meet newer people. It's a good way to meet more experienced players. That way they can give you tips on better game, how to play better, as well as other knickknacks that will help you throughout your gameplay. It's also a great way to. I think Daniel's staying at the camp too.
I'm not sure on
Well, you
that, to be
can meet
honest,
with
but
them.
realistically, I mean, just practically as well, you don't have to get a hotel room. You
Yeah.
can just come out to the facility, stay at the facility overnight for $20. I mean, where are you going to get a? I mean, you probably can get a park bench for $20.
Yeah. One thing I do like to mention about this camping thing, you're not camping outside. You will be indoors, so you don't have to worry about what some of you are worried about bugs, ticks, or other animals, mosquitoes. You'll be inside. Doors will be closed. There will be food provided. No, it's not MREs, which is good. GamePod will be providing some of that as well as some of our guys down there. Um, and
Hey
yeah,
man, you can have a lot of fun with MRE heaters. I'm just saying.
if you do it right. Yes, if you know how to do it, you can have a lot of fun. If you do it wrong, you're kind of
Yeah,
screwed.
don't play with MRE heaters. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Anyway,
I digress. But moving on. Uh,
all
GI
right.
Tactical Boot Camp on the subject of MREs. Our GI Tactical Boot Camp, that's our Virginia location for those that may not know, is putting on a boot camp. It's basically like a summer camp on July 28th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's a Monday, and it's going to be at the X Zone, which is the local field to our Virginia store, or one of them. Uh, the reason I bring that up now is lunch is provided. It's going to be an MRE, and you're going to basically eat it on the field during a ceasefire. So it's going to be pretty much a continuous day of gameplay.
One thing I do like to mention before you continue, Jason, this boot camp is merely designed for the younger players, again, as well, for the minors and beginners between the ages of 10 and 18 years old. So if you have a
We're going to
friend,
trust 10-year-olds with MRE heaters?
I'm pretty sure there's be some guidance from the more elite players out there. So
Yeah.
they will
Well,
be
there's going to be
fine.
staff that'll be fine.
They'll be fine as long as they don't overdo something. Anyway, but between ages 10 and 18, so you have, if you're a parent and you have a kid that wants to go out and play and you're on the East Coast, this would be a great chance for you to get used to the gameplay, get used to the field, get used to the community out there. And it's just a basic team building exercise, you can say, for your summer vacation or
Yeah.
before he goes back to school.
It's going to be a 50-player cap. So, I mean, for the size of the X Zone field, I mean, honestly, that's rather small. So you're going to have I mean, it's just, for that number of people, it's a great facility. I mean, you're not going to be cramped. It's not going to be a large scale event per se that's jammed full of people. So definitely get your tickets while you still can. They'll probably go quickly. Again, that's going to be on July 28th.
Cool. All right, moving on to the next game.
Next would be Operation Blackshield. That's going to be at SC Village, which is again coming up later this month. This is going to be a Southern California event. For those that aren't familiar with SC Village, or SC Viper for that matter, but essentially Blackshield. I forget. Are they having paintball ongoing at the same time? No, right?
It shouldn't be.
It's basically the whole
Others,
SC Village is shut down, and all their fields are going to be open for Airsoft. Now, SC Viper is the Airsoft only field. It's generally open to strictly Airsoft, and then on Saturdays or Sundays they might open up and rotate Airsoft through some of the other fields at SC Village that are also joint paintball fields. But for Operation Blackshield, basically it's just going to be closed, and all fields are going to be open for Airsoft.
Yep, it'll be one good event. I'll be on the American side, so
yeah.
See you guys there. I'll be there. My team will be there as well as.
What was the turnout last year? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, to answer your question though, I can't remember the turnout last year, but
it's like almost 1,000, if not more. Right?
I believe so. It was a great amount of people. Like one thing, since I was not like, since I was going with the GI crew, we were lucky to even get parking. so it's pretty packed in there. So if you want to go there early. Well, it's a great turnout event. It's a great, and it's also very
I
local
mean,
to SoCal.
basically, to give you an idea of the schedule that we're talking about here, I keep in mind that there's going to be, again, all the fields are going to be open for Airsoft. SE Village is a large facility, and all their fields are going to be open for Airsoft. But it's basically going to start at 10 a.m. in the morning, and it goes all the way to at least 8 o'clock to question mark for the last scenario on Saturday, which is the night operation. So they're going to have night games. So whether you have night vision or not, night vision will make it more fun. I mean, you can get out there and play night game, which is something you don't get too often. So definitely, if you can, go check it out.
Check it out. Gear up properly. Flashlight is always a plus. Also, I recommend you guys wear hiking boots. So I wear Merrell's, Solomon's, tactical boots as well because I want you. It's not fun to sprain or break your ankles. It sucks. But wear proper gear. That's all I'm saying, and you can have a really fun time. So bring water, especially. It will be hot that day.
It is going to be open on Sunday as well as Saturday. For Sunday, it's basically going to be a shorter day of play. It's going from about 10 a.m., not including briefing and raffle, 10 to 3. So,
all right.
Definitely, if you can make it out,
so
do it.
Plenty of events.
It's going to be a
weekend.
huge event.
Plenty of events, right, Jason?
Yep.
Will I be seeing at one of those?
Blackshield, I'd be definitely interested to check out, specifically just for the night operation.
Phantom.
Well, you can operate during the day anytime, you know.
This guy's a Phantom. That's his name.
But I guess we also have. I mean, we're flipping back and forth here, but we have another event coming up on the East Coast for our Virginia location. That's Operation Reaper Venom, right?
Yes, Reaper Venom. Indeed, it is.
You might have more details on that than I do.
I probably have as much detail as you do, but Operation Reaper Venom, basically, it will be taking place at X Zone. There's going to be a link on our Facebook page leading to the Operation Reaper Venom page. Tickets are not available on our website. It will be available through a separate domain. Let's see here. Operation Reaper Venom, according to what my research is a disease has broken out in Richmond, Virginia, and the cause of which is to be determined by a core group of Center of Disease Control scientists.
CDC.
Thank you. The scientists will be airlifted to a local airstrip, maybe figuratively speaking, and be escorted by Joint Force Protection Element.
JFPE.
U.S. forces are officially tasked to escort a CDC team into enemy territory and set up. So basically, this Operation Reaper event will be taking place on Sunday, July 13th, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at X Zone, one of our local fields over there near GI Tactical.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but this sounds like a setup for like a zombie scenario or maybe a rage virus.
It sounds
scenario.
Something close like that. It also sounds like a what do you call it? Ambush towards
the American / CDC Special Forces.
So I think I like
protection
the feel.
detail.
Yeah, it sounds just like that. But I like the feel. I'm pretty. Jason has played there as well. I don't know your opinions on that, but it's a great.
I mean, it's
field,
definitely a great facility. You played there once for, was it Reclamation 2?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's certainly a large outdoor facility. It's a lot of. There are some structures, but for a large part, it's wood ball is the wrong word, but it's a woodland setting.
It's woodland setting. It's not really high speed setting, but it's like more.
I mean, it depends how many people you have on that field. It can turn into how would you phrase it? A lot of close contact.
It could, yes, considering the amount of people there, and it'll just be straight up.
What's the player cap for the
Reaper Venom? I'm not sure, dude. There's nothing on there. I don't have any details about the player cap, but I do know. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not listed.
But I do know that there will be two teams. USA, which will be wearing the the BD requirements for that would be the multicam, ATEX Desert or AU, Desert Digital or DCUs. The opposing team, the Resistance, what they're going to call it, will be M81 or DPM Woodland, ATAX FG, so those ATAX green version, if you don't know what that is, Woodland Digital, and you'll have a green bandana. So that's pretty cool. Pricing goes, the special activities division will be $50, and there will be 50 tickets available for that. So that will be like the special forces of the American side. So
Actually, no, it says
everyone
so
else
50
is
tickets for the Special Activities Battalion, which I guess is the
Special
Special Forces
Forces.
that's going to be escorting the CDC. So there's 50 tickets available there.
Everyone else that purchase ticket on the website ahead of time will be $35 for either side of the team. You can choose, but if you show up to the event, it will be $40. So yeah, I would suggest if you want to go to this event, purchase ticket ahead of time. Stop by GI Tactical, gear up, ammo, BBs, smoke grenades, paracord, whatever you guys need to operate operationally.
So it sounds like that in terms of the walk-ons, if you decide to walk on, it's going to be $5 more. It's going to be $40 as opposed to $35, and you're automatically going to get put onto the OP4, which is going to be fighting the Special Forces / CDC detachment.
Indeed.
Got it.
So yeah, more links and more details will be placed on our Facebook page. I'll be putting that up today or tomorrow, and you guys can find more details about that. So yeah, July 13th. Oh, it's the Sunday.
So that's this Sunday.
Yeah, July
It's coming
13th.
up quick. We got a lot of events in July.
Yeah, a lot of events. So if you miss one, it's okay. You got a couple more to go to.
It's not okay. You got to make it. You got to get to them
You gotta
all.
go every single one. You gotta operate like.
Got to
Jason.
collect them all.
Pokemon.
Pocket monsters.
Speaking of Pokemon, I found my old Ash Ketchum hat from like 10, 12 years ago. I was 7 years old back then. Jeez.
Excuse me.
Sure. All right. So with that being said, that's most of the events that we happening this weekend. But now we're gonna go ahead and move on to
New products.
new products, shall
New
we?
products. As far as new products are concerned, we might be rehashing a few we've covered before that we knew were coming, but hadn't made it up onto the website. We got a mix of new stuff that hasn't made up on the website and stuff we might have talked about before that is now up and available on the website.
So before you get your new products, that'd be cool. I'm gonna answer one question real
Sure.
quick. Travis Jerusalem, do our techs work on Magpul Masala SV? Yes, we do. Please give our customer service a call. If you're nearby a store, feel free to drop it in. Anyway, I just saw that.
Oh, let me, before I forget, I have a shout out for Matt Sigrist, I believe is the name. Matt Sigrist.
Shout out.
Now that's Sigrist, Sigrist.
So shout out to you, sir.
You get a double thumbs up from me and Mark.
That's 4 thumbs up because you got 2 and I got 2.
Well, yeah, I was saying double from each of us. Totally
Got it,
4.
got
You
it.
have to use addition, but I was giving you the math problem. You solved it.
Yes.
It's teamwork.
So what shall we go on first? We could talk about the new Apple right there.
Oh yeah, this is the new Apple. We got these in.
It's available for
This is
Android,
an
iPhone
Organics. It's Organics brand. It's like I like organic produce.
market. Very healthy, especially on a hot day. I'm literally sweating and it hurts. It stinks.
Mmm.
All right, moving on.
Sweet
Let's
fruit.
go do new products. Let's talk about some. What I believe Jason's grabbing is whoa.
It's
You guys may have
heavy
seen
one.
this already. Sure, that's heavy. You guys may have seen this already. This is the Echo One M14. I believe it has a redesigned gearbox, so it will stand a lot more resistance, I guess you can say. So, yeah, soon available on our website. And I believe it has full metal lower, full metal upper, crane stock, slimmer pistol grip, just like the real one, and then you got a full metal rail system and full metal outer barrel. But the gearbox is what surprised me. They say it's 11-1 lap already, so we're gonna go with that.
So it's essentially an M14 EBR with a, would be a scout length barrel, I suppose. So it's got a full rail system, The front 20mm Picatinny rails, the attachment of accessories like a pec box, vertical
Bipod.
foregrip, bipod, whatever you like. Then it's got an adjustable crane stock, which you could supposedly replace. Well, you can do it, Mark, since I'm holding the gun.
Battery is located in the rear. Cool.
So the battery is located in the rear, but potentially, if you'd like, you could replace it with like a Magful CTR stock or whatever have you, and run like a buffer tube battery pack.
So that's pretty cool. I noticed that it also has cuts just like the VFCs for easier access to the battery as well as easier organization to the wires. So that's cool too. And it looks like a different material bipod. So
Yeah, I definitely like the new pistol grip design. Just the slimmer. I mean,
better
the added
recoil
realism, and I think it's just ergonomically it's better. It just fits the hand better.
Does it have a functional bolt catch?
Well, probably. I mean, it looks like it is. Yeah, there we go.
Cool.
And it's actually doesn't have the same stock. Well, I guess this one's stock, but it doesn't have the traditional stock M14 latch. It basically looks like it's not checkered, but it's textured and it's extended. So that's cool as well. A lot of cool features on this updated version of the M14 EBR by Echo One.
Alright, so that being done, let's go ahead and move on to our next products.
Man, those mechanics.
Cat stuffs, guys.
I mean, they're just coming out with all sorts of new models of late. Specifically, they've released a line of multicam gloves, and we've got a couple of variants here. We have their well-known and well-loved MPACs. So it has basically the rubber over-molded knuckle and finger to add some protection.
It sucks to get shot in the knuckle and fingers.
Yeah, I mean, generally, just if you're doing hazardous tasks with your fingers, definitely it's added protection. This has a Velcro cuff. It also has a little eyelet here, which you could use. Well, I don't know particularly what you'd use it for, but you could dummy cord it to your vest or some other piece of kit so you didn't lose your glove or something of that nature. It also has a larger paracord loop here, which you could use to loop through a carabiner. Again, if you wanted to stow your gloves on your gear, it's definitely a handy feature to have. And on the inside of the hand, it's textured here. Would you say this is rubber? It's not. It's not leather.
It's a synthetic leather?
It's kind of like a synthetic leather, but it's heavily textured to give you good purchase on the inside of the hand here and then also on the thumb. So definitely, and they come in multicam, so how cool is that?
Yep.
And they have different variants. Again, they have their more the original version just in multicam, so that just has the no reinforced backing, just has the mechanic text. Again, Velcro cuff, eyelet, and paracord loop, and they're all look like a newer mesh material that'll breathe better. So those are cool. And then of course Mark grabs my favorite immediately because I'm sure they're his favorite as well.
I thought you were handing it to me. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. This is the fast fit. Fast fit. Thank you, Mark. So it has an elastic on the cuff as opposed to the Velcro. So quick on and off, which I really like, but they're still secure, assuming you buy the right size. And again, eyelet, paracord loop, just without the Velcro. Definitely my favorite. And I don't know about the multicam, but the standard colors, the blackish gray version, they're like 15, 16 bucks. That's before any discount on our website. Really, for the quality of glove you're getting at that price, it really can't be beat.
Really good.
Moving on. Gotta take it out of the bag here. Mark, you can cover this for us.
Okay. Alright, so we'll get to the guns. Hold on. And yes, those are real text on the wall. This one's specifically for the Magpul FPG. You can see it's like a complete rectangle. Can you remember that bag that you just threw in?
Sure.
Other than the fact that there's going to be MOLLE here in the front for to mount other accessories, there's like 3 different ways you can use to mount this. It's also especially great if you use the FPG for a sidearm. You can either run this for a shoulder mount holster, so you can have it running right here, especially if you're going to wear like a jacket or whatnot. It can also be mounted on plate carriers, such as the Banshee, MOPCs, or any other plate carrier with a good
Comes with mouse
platform.
clips.
It does come with mouse clips to secure that onto your plate carrier, so it doesn't wobble, right? Wobble like with Cordura strips and stuff. So it's much more stability. And then last,
it's also removable, so you can basically, you don't have to have the sewn-in straps to deal with. Yeah. You know, if you decide to mount it with by a different means.
And the last mounting point would be to drop leg. So if that's how you're used to drawing your holster, drawing your pistol, or your sidearm, it's very quick, easy access, and it's very adjustable with these straps. This can work for other airsoft guns or for other use, but we have yet to try that. And it has a cool way to put your magazine, whether you have it mounted this way or this way. You can have it secured one way or the other.
Okay, so it has a integrated magazine pouch that you can open from either side.
Either side, depending on how it's
So
mounted and things. So
ambidextrous, pretty much.
Yup.
You can wear it as a shoulder holster.
Shoulder holster, MOLLE platform, or drop leg mode.
Dang, that's a lot of options.
It's pretty good. So.
And that's again for the KWA/Magpul/
Beta project or not
slash beta project. No,
this
really.
is beta project. This is beta project FPG. It's
Did Beta Project originally make the kit before it was released complete?
No.
Who made the kit for the FPG?
Magpul did.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it's Magpul.
Or was it just PTS that released it?
Maybe. But anyway.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. FPG.
Say that like it was like what, 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah, it was more like a long time ago. Anyway, all right, now we can go on to guns, I guess.
Did you want to start with the?
Let's wait to that one.
All right,
that one's special.
I got you. I think they're all special.
Like a short one, eh?
Well, I thought we'd, increase.
Actually, I just want to grab one, or grab both.
Sure.
I'll display them all at the same time. All right. So here we have new Polar Star Polar Star rifles by SOCOM Gear. We did not assemble these; came directly from SOCOM Gear like this, and they do have pre-installed fusion engines. So pretty cool.
So basically, these are. Do you know if we got these direct from SOCOM Gear, or did we get them from Polar Star, just built on SOCOM Gear bodies?
I'm not sure. I thought we got from SOCOM Gear or Jack.
We digress. The OEM for SOCOM Gear receivers, I believe, is VFC.
VFC,
which is the OEM for the Polar Star receivers.
Yeah.
So pretty much the spec is the same. The difference is you get the Barrett licensing and trademarks from SOCOM Gear.
Yes, based off Barrett Rec 7. So you do also get the Daniel Defense Omega X rails in 7. Was it?
Yeah, they do have the Daniel Defense licensed trademarks as well on here, as you can see right there on the rail system, and Barrett on the receiver on both sides, and then you also get the Barrett piston. I guess you'd still call it a gas block
assembly.
Yeah, gas block assembly. And it actually also has a, although you can't see it very well, you still have the piston op rod here on the inside of the rail system. So definitely the look of the real Barrett Rec 7 is well replicated.
Well, okay, the optic is not included, but the benefits of this comparing to just buying the Fusion engine, for those of you that don't have the technical ability to assemble one, is already pre-installed from the manufacturer itself, so you don't have to worry about that. You just need to buy your rig, your regulator, your tank, and accessories to operate the Polar Star, and you're ready to get out there. It also comes with a manual if those don't remember the
Comes with the
codings.
FCU. Comes with the well, not the hose, but it comes with the connection.
Yeah.
Comes with the Fusion engine side. How does it stack up in price to the traditional Polar Star? I'd be curious to know that.
These will be going for $750 on the website. I believe it is mapped as well, but let's see. No, not PR25. That'd be cool though.
PR25. You hear that, Polar Star? You need to make an SR25 called the PR25.
That'd be cool. Why does it not show? Oh, so just about the same price as their normal Polar Star. If you bought the normal Polar Star M4s, M16s.
So essentially the same price, same internals. What you get is for little to nothing more, you get the rail system.
Yeah.
Which
it's about
by itself,
bucks.
yeah, it's like $100 to $200 depending on the length. It comes in a variety of lengths. The shortest being about a
7-inch.
Would you say that it's a little bit longer than 7?
Oh,
but
it says 7.
So it's a 7-inch rail system, but I was referring to the barrel length. It's
Oh,
probably about
10-inch
more
rail.
like 10-inch.
10-inch barrel. We got 2 10-inch barrels here. Or no, 7-inch barrel, 10-inch barrel, and we got the. Wait.
This is probably more carbine length, so it's probably about
It's
14.
Yeah.
14 to 16. Well, it's not quite a 16, that's
Not
for sure.
16. So yeah, the body alone is like another 120, 140 bucks. Stocks like another what? 40,
So for an
50
extra
bucks?
$5, I mean, you get all that essentially. So
compared
definitely, if you're interested in buying a complete Polar Star, you might just do this. And by might, I mean you should.
You should, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I like how the VFC bodies are. They're not heavy. They're lightweight, and even the Polar Star itself, the whole Fusion, it's really lightweight.
I like how they had the. I mean, it's not huge, but the magwell on the Barrett Rec 7 is more exaggerated as well.
Yeah, because to help with reloading.
I mean, it's not really. I wouldn't call it a magazine well, but certainly it seems a little bit more exaggerated. So
the pistol grip is slimmer, just like
I just go in
VFC.
a bit quicker. Yeah, it is slimmer.
So it's slimmer to emulate the real thing.
More like a M16A2 pistol grip.
Yeah, thinking Polar Star should be way less, but the engineering, the R&D behind it, and then the parts to make it, since they are made USA.
Yeah, the R&D is the biggest thing.
That's the expensive part.
So. Yeah, I mean we've been a Polar Star dealer for a long time, and we've seen the constant revision that they've done to improve performance. And I mean they pretty much have it down to a science at this point. But I mean certainly there was a lot of research and development. And Polar Star is made in the United States. I mean, they CNC the whole thing and assemble it themselves.
So you get the quality, the service. What more can you ask for? I mean, besides spending $750 for a quality gun, if you want something,
you basically get a BB hose. I mean,
not sort of really.
No, I mean,
but then most fields take control and leave on 3 bursts. But then you can still pull the trigger pretty fast on 3 bursts. So. Anyway,
reliable. Well, you can't say HPA gun. So.
Yeah, high pressure there. So let's go and put this back on the table. Right. Ryan Golarno, do trace units work with gas guns? Yes, they do. The way trace unit works is the battery is operated through the whole barrel extension itself, and it just charges after every shot. So, happy birthday to someone, I can't remember. Yeah, alright, shall move on to last.
In fact, Inigo Montoya, I did not kill your father, but I am all for you getting your vengeance.
Shoot yourself. Snake Golden, no, we will not shoot ourselves. Why? Because we are not wearing IPRO and we do not have HPA tank here. It's currently at a different location, and that would be not smart to shoot ourselves. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't do that too. So, Spartan Leia.
Let
Hi,
Frank
Spartan
in?
Leia.
Never.
Never say never.
We don't let him out of his cage.
Frank reply.
No, Frank.
All right, but moving on. You want to move on to Alaska, or you want to move on
Frank,
to?
it puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. Past the.
You must breach and clear. Anyway, shall I go on to guns, or should I go on internal components? Wait, is he? I think I should knock on the door to let Frank in, or
So I didn't hear anyone knock.
I didn't either. So I'm like,
Anyways,
can I check the door?
you gonna check the door? Nobody knocked.
Okay, before we move on to Alaska, we can go on a few internal components. We locked him out. What is she referring to?
We locked him in.
Anyway, we got a few Promi items, Prometheus items in stock. They recently came in about a week or last week. Some of these items I want to include the famous. Say something. And they're
What?
smiling. Oh, do you want to say something?
Oh, I didn't want to say anything. I was just reading the comments. It's hilarious.
Let Frank in. What is that? Okay, anyway. Some of the few products that we got in today from Prometheus, not today, previous week from Prometheus would be more the well-known EG Type 4 barrels. These ones are for 469mm, so G3 or anything running that length, as well as we got them in for the Magpul PTS Masala, since I know it is difficult to find outer barrels in that length. So we got them in the short version, long version. They are 6.03mm and they work well, especially if those new R-hops. They also work well with the the existing modified right soaking flat hop buckings, as well as, which I hope, they're also. I should probably take out the packaging. They're. Yeah, I think someone's at the door.
It's locked, right?
Yes, open it.
Who is it?
No, other one. Top is always unlocked.
Oh man, I'm not supposed to actually make it on camera. I'm supposed to just be off camera.
I thought you were trying to open the door.
I'm trying to
Anyway,
hand you guys an FPG so you can demo the.
no, we didn't hear you knocking. But we can demo that
It's
if you
supposed
like.
to be a secret entrance.
Oh, anyway,
Way to blow it, Mark.
sorry.
What's going on, everybody? Continue.
Frank.
Continue.
Frank.
Continue.
All right, so
You
we
were
got
saying,
these
Mark?
Prometheus. I believe they're called M-nubs as well. Everyone else takes out packaging. There's two different models. See if you guys can see that. Yeah. Okay. So I believe one's black, one blue. I think the densities of the rubbers are different. This one has like a channel on the bottom it's supposed to allow the bead to be more accurate, and this one is just flat, similar to the modified Ryusoku bucking. Wait, focus camera. But what I've been doing research on is the fact that you might need to cut the barrel window, since these are pretty long. But some barrels already have a wide window, so you be able to quickly drop it in. It's probably supposed to give you a little more than about 30-40 more feet of range, but also you might need to use heavier BB since there's more surface area, therefore causing more friction, more backspin, so more hop up. You might have to use between 2.5s up. I wouldn't suggest using 2.0s because then it's just going to go nowhere. But I'll be doing more testing. I might be doing an uncut video as well, so stay tuned on GITV Uncut to
This
see
isn't
more range.
Your gun, is it, Mark?
It is.
What stock is this? Somebody's asking.
That would be the Mad Bull Short Ace stock, and yes, I can fit a buffer tube lipo in there, so that's how I run the battery. Everyone says hi, Frank. What's up, Frank?
We're not good enough for you.
I already said.
Fine.
I already said hi.
Can't see shiz.
Yeah, take them out of the package.
Yeah.
I love lamp too. Stay away from my lamp.
I will get a tank in GTA 5 and blow the studio up. Okay then. I spelled Frank's name wrong. Chris Cool.
Hand me the thing.
The what?
The chingadera.
What? Oh, this.
Can you guys see the nubs better?
Let me try something. Face skeleton. Yeah, let me see. This one has the bridge type. So.
Who's this Jenny Jones? It's very negative.
Jung. Sounds Korean.
Why do you have to label people?
I don't know. I'm just looking at his. Comments.
I'm saying, Mark, why does he have to label people?
I don't know, because I think Jung's a Korean last name.
Why does it matter if he's Korean?
Maybe English is not his first language.
You're just saying that because he's angry.
He
Not
says-
all
he
Koreans
said-
are angry,
He
Mark.
said nice gun. So I think that was a pretty cool
Well,
thing.
before that, it was pretty negative.
Oh.
I don't like negativity. Brings everybody down.
Yes.
Indeed.
But yeah, more testing will be done. Frank and I will be doing more testing later this week, and we can record on video. Right, Frank?
Yeah, we're gonna put them up against all the other stuff.
I just gotta pick it up from the other side.
Now let me know if you need me to machine the barrel too.
Okay. What barrels do you want to use? You want to pair it up to a Miracle?
We can do that.
Okay, let's do it. Plastic is not. Anyway, Jason, you want to move on to the gun in your hands?
Oh, this little thing?
Little?
I mean, what's to say? M27 IAR in black. You have more info on that?
Come on now. Okay, so traditionally, before Elite Force actually released the actual M27 IAR, we actually had to build these as a custom. So you no longer have to pay upwards of $500 for us to basically build an IAR off of a kit and a 416. You can get the complete gun now for $450 or something like that. How's the tactical dog vest?
Have you tried it on the pit
I
bulls
actually
yet?
have not had a chance to try mine on the pit bulls yet. Yeah, but anyways, so
Back to the gun. It is OEM by DFC, so you're still going to get the same high quality, high performance internals. The gearbox is by far solid. I have yet to break one. You get 8mm steel bushings, which are better than plastic ones out there, or I prefer bushings over bearings, especially when running different setups. You also get an aluminum ported piston head, polycarbonate piston that's very durable, polycarbonate cylinder head, the air nozzle with O-ring, as well as a steel gear set and self-shimming gears, which allow more stability over stock guns that don't have any shims on there. So the gun does sound and shoot cleanly, I should say. So, and the trays, I'm pretty sure Jason showed you the trays.
Yeah.
It's very well etched on the gun.
Well, essentially, Umarex is the license holder for HK. So, since it's coming from them, it's got the HK trademarks, both sides of the receiver.
It does say M27.
Tastefully etched.
So, let's try this thing. This is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, as opposed to other HK AR pattern rifles, this has the extended latch on the charging handle, which is very cool. Feature we haven't seen before. Now, those of you that may not be familiar with the history of the IAR from Umarex, originally it was a limited release in tan, dark earth. I mean, the receiver is kind of a bronze color, but I digress. It is now available as a regular part of their product line in black. And I mean, aside from the trademarks, furniture, you have the HK 416 style stock. It's very nice stock. Actually, I
Very
love this.
comfortable.
I mean, if you're referring to a crane stock or style, this is really pretty much my favorite. You just turn the butt pad, comes out like so. I mean, it's really the simplest and most effective design out there thus far, in my opinion. Got a lot of cool features. Then, of course, it also has the pistol grip for the 416. That's pretty unique to it. Well, I say 416, but it's also on the 417 HK AR pattern rifles. It's got the same style rail system as the 416, just extended in length. It also comes stock with these flip-up sights.
In my opinion, I'm pretty sure others will not agree with me. But I know some of the players I play with, they like that stock because it's really comfortable. I don't know why, but
Well, I mean, just like with any other crane stock, I mean, this one has some additional nice features, but any crane stock really you get that better cheek weld.
they say they like the butt pad. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, definitely, it's if you look at the butt pad design. Sorry, Frank. I mean, it basically has this hollow, so it's got some give and it's rubberized. So definitely, and it's heavily textured. So if you're wearing, it's got this deep texturing here, this deep jimping. So that is also rubber. So it's got a lot of purchase. So if you're running like a tack vest, plate carrier, something like that, where you have that thick nylon on your shoulder, basically this will have good purchase and not slide.
Okay, so yes, we have the Elite Force M27 IAR. This will soon be available on our website under the new products page for $449.99. And yes, it is matte, so it's a bit cheaper than the tan version, and we have a small inventory in it. So if you guys want one, now would be your chance to stay tuned to our website to purchase the M27 IAR. So pretty cool. Maybe I'll pick one. See.
You have so many guns already.
I do, but
But
they're all
I mean, if you're gonna add one, this isn't a hard one. It's not a hard choice to make. Frank's pointing at something.
That's negatory.
Alex Hardison, can the M27 IAR get a down the fence MRF on it?
You
That
should
was
be able to thread one on, but with the simulated gas piston and the height of the receiver, it's not going to look right at all.
so. In case you didn't hear that, Frank essentially said, "You may be able to, just won't look right."
So, yeah.
That was the last.
Why you would
of the new-
change anyway? It looks good. Yeah, that would be
To
the
each
last.
their own, but definitely does have a nice rail system here. Stock
Thumps is on here. Thumpy Kofi.
can neither confirm nor deny.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
that was the last of the new products.
That was last new products. We went over the product deals.
Might as well jump into
Answering
questions.
So,
Question and answer portion here. We got about
do you guys have questions
10
for
to 13
Frank?
minutes left. Well, Frank is still here.
Yes. Well, Frank is still here.
Yeah,
Before we lock him in or out.
It's hot in here.
It's
Yeah,
very
it's-
hot.
In case you can't tell from my flushed face, I'm sweating.
Yeah, I'm wearing my hat because my hair keeps falling down and gets in my eyes. That's why it's hot.
But anyways, any questions for Frank before he has to go?
Or it's just that we should probably refresh the page.
What did it?
Oh,
Well, it
there's
probably
always delay.
exploded with comments.
Yeah, see.
Shout out to Task Force Storm on Instagram.
What's up? What's up, Thump Master? Is this Thumpy Kofi? It is, right?
No.
No, it's not.
Kind of looks like his picture.
Is it?
Thump Master 6. I think it is.
No. That's Thumpy.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
Thumpy.
Thumpy Kobe.
Thumpy Kofi.
Oh, yeah.
This Thumpy. Cool.
Hey, Thumpy.
Hey,
Long
Thumpy.
time no see. I haven't seen you since. Well, I'm not seeing you now, but I haven't talked to you since SHOT Show.
So, Pretty cool. FJ Gleno, give Frank a seat. I would like to give Frank a seat if he wants to sit down.
Give me your seat, boy.
You're supposed to call him the F and G.
Oh, no, he's not the FNG anymore. Whoa. Sorry, Alex. I have a girlfriend that I will probably marry one day. So, yeah, you're out of luck, buddy.
Let's keep this G rated here.
Yeah.
So, question was, what do you guys think about the Tipman M4? Personally, I haven't had a
Frank the man.
lot of hands-on experience, but what about you, Frank?
I actually haven't got a chance to try it. See, I do a lot of the purchasing now, so I don't really get to play with the airsoft guns much anymore.
Sounds like a question to be fielded by Mark. We know Mark
Yeah.
loves his high-speed AEGs,
There's slow speed. But go on.
but or normal speed, right?
Yes, normal speed
Okay.
for today's standards.
So, but you probably, out of the three of us, you probably looked at the Tipman M4 the most. What are your thoughts?
I personally like the Timpin M4, not because it has two types of operation modes.
Why, thank you.
Whether
Continue.
whether it's operated by CO2 or the HPA system, and the recoil is pretty dang solid. Hop-up adjustment is pretty simple too. Just can't wait to see what the final production will come out to. So it's up to them, and yeah. Daniel personally, from what I'm hearing, he wants to get one. So
He just wants to paint soft like everybody else.
he's on the Tipman. So
Okay.
So, any other questions? Frank, can I be your best friend?
Of
Yes,
course you
yes.
can.
Cardboard gamer. There's your answer.
Yeah, where is Cardboard Gamer? Race pistols, race pistols. Oh, yeah, we actually got some more high kappas in, so I may be building some more race pistols.
Well, there you go.
Let's
Wasn't
see.
much of a question, but you got an answer anyways.
What?
The race pistols is a statement, not a question.
Yeah, I know. But they have to
You got an answer anyways.
Frank Custom Race Pistol. See right here. See? He asked the question. I saw it.
Urban Airsoft
I
CQB. There you go. Best DMR. Well, best. I mean, that's kind of subjective. I mean, there's a lot you could do. The best is probably going to be something that's going to be a custom gun and upgraded. But hey, we just had the Umarex 417 or M27 IAR.
is that considered the support weapon though?
I mean, it is, but with the extended barrel, I mean, in Airsoft, honestly, DMR, unless you're restricting it to semi-automatic only, if you're shooting at 400 FPS, I mean, you can kind of fill that role and still shoot full auto. But I digress.
It's probably your favorite word.
Yeah.
It is recently. I kind of get in a groove of using a word.
Okay, so as far as custom P-Star builds, we were working on a project. It kind of got put to the back burner, but we did have one of those M2s, the machine guns. Yeah, we had one of those that we were trying to put a fusion engine into, but I'm kind of.
Oh, that was 1919.
1919, I'm sorry. Yeah, a 1919 that we had in the shop that we're working to throw a fusion engine into, but I just haven't had the time to machine the brackets for the fusion engine.
What fusion engine projects have we done? I know we did Aaron did an SR25.
You did two
Speaking of which,
SR25s.
yeah, two SR25s. Speaking of which, those would be excellent support weapons, or not support weapons,
DMRs.
DMRs.
Yeah. And I think, we were gonna build a technical, or we were actually talking about building a technical.
Well, I wanted us to do a Tacoma, but
Yeah, I know. Anyways, an 86 Toyota truck is a lot cheaper. Anyways, but we were going to get one of those propane noise-making M2s as a chassis, and we're going to throw a fusion engine into that, mounted into the back of the truck, too. So that's something that we're kind of tossing the idea around of doing, Mr. Thumpy.
why you know breach and clear, Frank?
What is that? Oh, is that
The
the
game?
game? Yeah.
Frank doesn't have time to play games.
I don't have time to play games anymore. But what is the best gun of attacking Frank?
Why would you attack Frank in the first place?
You cannot attack me. I will dodge all the bullets. My skills are Neil-like.
What's the
There's
best gun of
nothing-
attacking, Frank? He didn't say for attacking, Frank.
Oh,
Of
okay.
attacking.
Of
Frank.
attacking.
He may be asking what gun
My
you
best
consider the
gun?
best for attacking other people.
Oh. Any gun is good for attacking. Now we're speaking particularly of airsoft, not firearms. But it's not really the gun, although it does help. But it's about your ability and how well you can move around the field. That is.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Most of the
certainly a high performance gun is going to augment your skills, but you have to have some skills to begin with, really.
Yeah, but if you want to sit in the back, then yeah, you need to have all gun. But if you like to move around and flank and be sneaky, doesn't matter what kind of gun you have. There's guys that I've seen play over in VA. A little kid runs around with a pump action shotgun and gets tons of kills, and nobody can shoot him.
Yeah, no, those are like surrender kills too.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say surrender. Bang bang.
What was the kid's name?
Shoot, did he wear all ACU too?
Well, he either goes by his call sign Paxton or Phantom.
Isn't it your
Yeah, yeah, it is. My quote unquote call sign is Phantom.
He stole your call sign, dude.
Dude, that's what I said. It's like there can only be one. I have to lop your head off. Sorry, kid.
At least he plays.
This is what I learned in the '80s. I have to lop the heads off people with the same name.
You see that?
Hey, we have a birthday.
Happy birthday to
Tanato.
Tanato. Okay,
Quiros?
we're gonna butcher
Quiros.
this name.
you. Curious.
Tanato, happy birthday.
That's special. Yeah, happy birthday from Frank. That's special.
I don't even get a happy birthday.
What is
Frank.
this? Huh? When was your birthday?
It's
Wait, is that
December
Chinese?
15th.
December 15th?
You give me a phone call.
It shows,
I
It's
checked
in
on you,
Virginia,
dude.
but
Well, that's probably why.
doesn't hesitate to call. Wait, you don't know what the other one's are?
Hmm?
The one in Chinese?
I have no idea.
Oh.
M27 is multi-role. Thank you very much. Thank
Speaking
you.
of M27s, the Manta rail covers for M27 IR will work perfectly with that gun.
Well, I think they're issued with that gun by the Marine Corps, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
believe so. So
Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here?
it's YouTube being all
Laggy.
high speed now. Alright, 1 to 10. Daniel Lambert.
Wow, you are late.
All right, we have 4 minutes left. Questions. Give us some questions.
If you have tech questions, that'd be a good time.
You have Frank
Yeah,
and
'cause
Mark here,
Mark is here to answer them all.
Wait, what?
and Frank can just correct him when he gets it wrong.
Probably will get it wrong. There's no water. That bottle was full when you walked in too.
Look at this. All the questions are being answered. Can you refresh this and see how this thing works?
It might.
Ha, wow.
Does Airsoft GI ship to New Zealand? Not currently.
Possibly in the future, though.
That was implied, Mark.
It was
Thanks.
I know, but
It was supposed to be
I was
subtle.
told. Never mind. Who's monitoring our live show?
This locked beast wants a birthday shout out.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Love
Why is
beast.
it's all about you?
You scroll up.
Keep scrolling.
It stopped again.
Thank you, YouTube.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and there's a train.
And there's a train, ladies and gentlemen, boys and
Oh,
girls.
there's a question for you, Frank. Extreme Airsoft 1. Very
What
bottom.
is the preferred tight bore barrel, if you have one? Mark or Frank to field that question.
Currently, right now, I switched out all my Type Force for Miracle Barrels.
Miracle barrels? Short of a
Miracle
miracle
barrels.
barrel. I don't have a lot of experience with the new miracle barrels. I kind of stick to the old standard Mad Bull system.
Airsoft Rush. Okay. Airsoft Rush, should you R hop or flat hop your 500 mil 623mm auger barrel for your polar start? If you know how to do the R hop, I would suggest doing it. Why? Because it's such a wide bore, the BB will not ricochet inside as much, so you get more accuracy, but you'll lose velocity. But you can counter that since you're a polar start. You can increase the amount of air pressure running through the whole system. But if you're you're not really technical between working guns, the flat hop would work just as fine.
Chris Z asks, SOCOM gear Troy midcaps work with a VFC Scar L. Well, considering most of the SOCOM gears, yeah, it's OEM by VFC, so
Where are you guys
should
getting
work.
these questions from?
Should work with a VFC Scar L. So, in response to your question, yes.
Matthew Sigger, sure.
Extreme Airsoft. I recommend neither. I recommend the TNE motors.
Not to bash on those companies, but I've literally burned out those motors instantly.
No, we're not bashing. I just recommend TNE motors.
Well, no, I'm saying that. So, because I tested those, and TNA motors are pristine. Why? Because the way they're made. But their motors overheat way too quickly on a 7.4 and 11.1. So
I think just the lifespan on the Tinleys is better too. Probably.
I think Ben was telling me something how like the motor was cut, like it provides more air circulation.
The others may still be high performance, but in my experience, their lifespan isn't as good.
I'll play with you guys on Battlefield 4. SP360 though.
So, guys, it's 5:30. If you got any questions, now's the time to ask it. We've got time for maybe a couple more.
Thumpy.
Who reads Thumpy's Scoop It news?
I do.
I do.
I do. Hands raised.
If you don't, you should.
Support them. Support
Air high
Thumpy.
five, Thumpy.
Air 5.
All right, so I got to get back to work.
Oh,
See, it's never over for me.
Frank does what he does, so always busy.
All right, guys. It was nice
All
to
right.
sit in.
I
Thank you
guess
very
that's
much.
it for questions for now. We'll see you guys
Bye.
again next week. This has been Jason and Daniel and Mark. Not Daniel is not here.
And stop locking me in. I'm supposed to.
Got it.
Got it. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.
Good
Have a
week.
week.
Well, I guess that encompasses the weekend. We'll see you next week.